Sorry, I'm a little wide open, so I'm going to have to go sideways to the chairs. I was in the Army for 23 years. Thank you. Well, if you don't clap for that, either you hate America or you hate just me. So, throughout my time in the Army, I saw a lot of crazy things. So let's talk about Iraq 2003. Yeah, it was a rough time, but we had fun. One of my soldiers, his name was John. He got this package in the mail, right? And this package, he opens it up, and, we're a big group, and he opens it up, and he starts breaking out all these porno mags, porno DVDs, a little porno DVD player. And I look at John, and I'm like, John, who sent you that, man? You got a girlfriend back in the States? He goes, nah, dude. That was my mom. Bullshit. First word out of my mouth. Nah, John, bullshit. Your mom did not fucking send you that, right? This is a country boy out of Waco, Texas. No way his mom sent him that shit. So I'm like, nah, dude, nah. 2 weeks later, he gets another package in the mail. Of course, no more pussies or DVDs or anything like that. It's just a bunch of lube. Because, he would probably dry it out. So he opens up the package and he pulls it out and he's like, oh, look, Sarge, I got a letter. And it's got your name on it. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, just open it up. So I open up the letter and I look at it and it says, Dear Sergeant Everett, I sent that box. And did John tell you the story? And I look at John and I say, John, what's the story your mom said? John goes, oh, when I was 14 years old, my mom gave me the sex talk. The sex talk? She told you all about the birds and the bees? And he's like, yeah. But my mom put a little spin on it. Something you're not used to hearing. Like, what'd your mom say? Last thing my mom said was, hey, John, don't forget, girls can't get pregnant in the butt. I said, John, bullshit, your mom did not fucking say that. He goes, well, you didn't think she sent the box? He goes, keep reading the letter. So I turn back to my letter, and it says, oh, by the way, I'm sure John just told you the story. I did, in fact, say that shit. Dude, you have the coolest mom on the fucking planet. So I told my wife this story when I got back from Iraq in 2004. I told her the story. My wife, not to be the one to ever be undone. When my son turned 14 years old, she gave him the same speech. But not to be undone, like I just said a second ago, my wife added to it. She said, oh, and don't forget, son, women have more than just one hole. My wife loves to give advice. She's a nurse by trade. And recently she said she had a conversation with another wife, recently married. We've been together for 22 years. So this woman asked her, she's like, so how have you made your relationship last for 22 years? Well, when men are asked that same thing, what's one of the first things that comes to our mind? The little nursery rhyme, right? Happy wife?
Happy life.
Happy life. That's the first thing that I think when my wife says it. But no, my wife looks at this other nurse and goes, oh, yeah, that's easy. Blowjobs and beer. I think we have different interpretations of exactly what that means. I'm sure my wife thinks that it means as long as he has beer and gets blowjobs, he's going to be a happy man. I have a different perspective. I think if I give her enough beers, there's a chance I might get a blowjob. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful woman. 22 years of marriage. You can't beat her. I tried, got arrested, so we'll leave that alone. I had a third set, and I think I drank too many beers to remember the part of it.
The cruise.
Huh?
The cruise.
Oh, yeah. So, a couple of years ago, my wife we went on our first cruise. We went down to Mexico. When we were down in Mexico, I realized that you didn't have to have a prescription to buy Viagra. Yeah, so I bought some. Half price, worked twice as hard. Couldn't believe it. So we also realized that they had some Viagra for women. We opened up the box. It was 2 Tylenol and a topless picture of Chris Hemsworth. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised when I came home last week and there was a bottle of Tylenol on her nightstand and she was watching Thor.
That's right.
That shit was on. Yep. Her safe word is mohair. Not sure if I said that right, but Thor's hammer. Yep, that night she got my hammer. Is that my time? Thank you. I appreciate it.